So, we're live. Let's play today's intro song.
Oi! Yeah! Keep it. Fix up, look sharp. Don't make me bring a blitz and get dark. Hear the bang, see the spark. Duck down, lay down, just down. Fix up, look sharp. Don't make me bring a blitz and get dark. Hear the bang, see the spark. Duck down, lay down, just down. I got the big beat. I hear the sound. Yeah. I got the big beat. This is Roscoe. Rolling deep. I've heard the gossip from the street to the slammer. They're trying to see if Dizzy stays true to his grammar. Being a celebrity don't mean shit to me.
So, today's show is different because the producer of the show, who I chat to when I'm hosting, is not here today, so it's just me and who's ever listening. So, today's show, we're going to be talking about music and other things, really. Today's been kind of a boring Thursday. I don't know if I'm doing the morning show tomorrow because I feel like sleeping in. I feel kind of like shit today, so I wasn't feeling good. Like yesterday after the show, yesterday's live show, I got like this really bad fucking headache. And I had allergies and stuff, and I feel like kind of like shit. So I might sleep in, might do a regular show. I'm just so fucking tired. So there's a lot of things that's happening on the comics today. Superman's son, John Kent, becomes DC's most important hero. So, that tells you something. And I tell you, it's kind of crazy. Like, we had this rumor of Batman being a black character now, and one, it's coming from Bleeding Cool. Two, you don't know if it's true or not. Three, nobody said anything. So, it'd be kind of fucking pointless of DC being like, you know what, we're gonna change the most iconic character that people love, and we're gonna do it quickly. So, with this story, I got really annoyed and frustrated because I'm so tired of every character has to be a minority. It just can't be its own individual, its own strong individual. It has to be a weak, cuck minority character. It just can't be, some character who stands for their morals, their code, their honor. Instead, it has to be, you don't understand. I have to live in this minority thing. It's like, it's so fucking dumb and tiring. Enough with it. And I know a lot of people want characters with diversity and who's a minority and they're an LGBTQIA. I don't know how many fucking letters they have now they're added to it. But they have to be this character. They just can't be a character that's like being good, fighting against evil. Except the evil has to be, conservative, wealthy, Republican, whatever. And here's the thing about it. I'm going to break the fourth wall here. And it might shock some people. I'm a Republican. I'm a registered conservative Republican. And I'm white, and I'm not fucking rich. I'm not a wealthy dude. I have no money, barely. I do have money, but, I am not a millionaire or a billionaire. I'm just a dude living paycheck to paycheck, trying to live and survive in this world, too. So, here's the thing. I'm poor. I'm white. But you don't see me complaining about it. I just have to, you know what? I'm tightening the belt on budgeting. Which I did recently, so. Here's the thing. So, I like Batman as a white character. Because I relate to Batman. I need a hero to relate to. I don't relate to Superman. I don't relate to the Flash. I don't relate to Green Lantern. Except I like Green Lantern John Stewart. If you want a black superhero to be a huge part of the DC community, bring back John Stewart Green Lantern. Make him his own comic. Make him that hero. I like John Stewart Green Lantern. I'm not the biggest Green Lantern guy, but I like John Stewart. I want to see that character in a comic. I liked his relationship with the Flash. They both had a very funny duo. They reminded me of Riggs and Murtaugh in an honest way. In a really funny, honest way. I love the episode where the Flash had his own car, the Flashmobile. I love that moment. It was just something like, I want to see that in a comic. I want to see those two guys team up and deal with a lot of funny shit. And the thing about it is, they want to change things. They want to change everything. You could have a black Batman. You could put him on an Earth 3 or Earth 4. He doesn't have to be in this universe. He could be in another universe. Create another Elseworld. Where you have a black Batman. You have an Indian Superman. You have a transgender Wonder Woman. There you go. You have your own universe right there. Leave the regular main continuity alone. It dealt with enough shit. Just fix it up and while you're at it, create another universe. But here's the thing about it. You're going to anger a lot of fans with this idea, this rumor. You know why a lot of people don't like it? It's not because of skin color or race or whatever. It's because people don't want to see another great character die and be replaced by a shitty character with no flaws, no weaknesses, nothing. That's why Marvel characters sucked. American Chavez, no weakness on that bitch. And the thing about it is, I want to read a comic book. Again, I want to read a good comic book. I'm writing a comic book with the producer of the show. We're creating a fun little comic book universe. The thing is, people want good stories. They don't want change. Sometimes change isn't a good thing. Change can be a really bad thing. So, Bob Liefeld recently spoke about DC Comics. And I I agree with what Rob Liefeld said. And Rob Liefeld stated, quote, Superman is boring. No shit. And saying the current DC comics should be vaporized. Damn. Damn, right there. He's right, though. Honestly, he's right. And soon, popular characters will be public domain, which means public domain, you can write any comic book. You can write any character. I'm already working on a Batman trilogy. I'm even working on a Bane comic, which is really cool. So, it's kind of like Saints Row with Bane, which I love. I love Saints Row, for those who don't know. Let's see. Liefeld says it's time for a new crisis at DC. Just vaporize it and begin again. Use Marv Wolfman's unused outline from 1985. For those who don't know, Marv Wolfman wanted to reboot the whole thing. The thing is, it not only it doesn't really need to be, vaporized and rebooted again. The thing that they need to do is hire good, talented writers and give fans what they want. Fans wanted the Bat-Cat wedding. They wanted Batman and Catwoman to get married and continue, evolve as individuals and characters. They wanted it. DC was going to give it to them. They were teasing it, you're going to get this. Just keep buying books. And, DC, choked at the opportunity of doing something that nobody thought of. Marrying Batman and Catwoman. You were going to do this. It was going to be something really, really exciting. I was excited for it. And it didn't happen. I wanted to see these characters evolve. I wanted to see them grow. I wanted to see it. As a fan, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see Batman evolve as a character. And I'll give him this. I'll give Joel Schumacher, Batman and Robin, credit. He evolved Bruce Wayne as a mature, older dude who's been fighting crime, but sort of kind of gotten older. He just was ready. And the next thing you know, my neighbor's singing, which is fucking weird. But the thing about it is, you've seen these characters evolve. You've seen Superman evolve. You've seen Wonder Woman sort of evolve, but not really evolve. I don't know what they were doing. But the thing about it is, it just didn't work. I don't know what it was with the comic book industry going where they're going. Nobody knows where it's going in the future. Rob Liefeld also stated that when it comes to Superman, he states, I gotta wait for the regime change, then not boring. I like that. That was sort of like a jab at what they're doing. And for me, it's kind of exciting to sort of see where it's going to go. I hope it goes somewhere good. Superman was great, but now it's not. Anyway,